back on our YouTube channel, the Active Brudis.
Today, Adrian and myself, we are building a game. We have already prepared something out of those wooden parts that you can see here. On the back of those wooden parts, I have mounted an Arduino Uno. Arduino is a small open source interface where you can program specific behavior of electronics. We have added a traffic light. You can buy those traffic lights already soldered. And we have here attached to those targets on the back side a small piezo. With this piezo, this will react. Once you hit that target, it will react. And it reacts that it will light up a small LED. The small LED goes through here. Here it's coming out. We will glue this one later on. And then it will light up. The one of those two targets which is hit first will light up first. And this is the winner. We are using this for our foam toy guns. But also we are using, or we are planning to use this one for a car race where we will mount here those car tracks, and the car who touches the target first is the winner. This is what we will build. At the very end of this video, I will add a separate section where I will explain the details of the program and how you can add the programming to an Arduino Uno. We need to drill those wood boards here. For this we take screws. We place the screws in here. You can use the drilling machine. Next is that we screw our targets here. Underneath the targets we place a small rubber mat that the target does not transfer the shaking to the wooden board, and that the other target will recognize the chute first. I will screw those here first because those are on the back, and we have the cables just going on the back. Don't hurt the cables. Alright, then we have those here at the front. Excellent. And then we have here our traffic light. Let's try if it works. So, give power to the board. Red, orange. Then we need to wait until it turns to green. Adrian, push. Okay. Once you hit, it turns to red. This one is the winner. This arrives first. Then it goes back to red, orange. If you hit now, nothing happens. It only recognizes the hits once it's green. Now hit on this one. Once it's green. Alright, now this one is the winner. So it works. The last thing we need to do is to attach those two. I will screw it, and afterwards also we can glue it a little bit. Just glue it carefully.
making a car race.
Okay, then I'm going up and paint the trick shop.
Okay.
See you later.
Look it up.
Okay, that's good. We also need to glue the lights, Arjen, here. Those take care with the hot glue. Just place a little bit of glue. Yes, good.
Now make it flat. Chip it more.
And same here. Good. This is it. So we switch it on. Red, orange, and once it turns to green, Arjen, you hit one of them. Okay, this one is the winner. Let's check for the other one. It switches off. Good. Try to hit now. Nothing happens. We need to wait until it's green. And once it's green, you can hit the other one. Perfect. It works. Excellent. Good. Then we go up to play. Let's see who is the winner. Oh, Mario, you're painting here the trick shot. Cool. Curious about the progress. Good job. Oh, Arjen is coming. Look. He is bringing the racetrack. I think you can make a pause here and also build on that racetrack. Arjen, you have brought all those tracks. That's a cool one. Here we have already our target. Who hits first wins. Okay, then I'm curious at what you are building. Build your tracks and we will have a look at the result later on. The Active Brudis are smiling. They were having fun because of this track, this racetrack with those targets that we have built. We will also use it for our foam toy guns because here we can also see who has the faster reaction. It's quite a cheap one because you just need some wood leftovers. What you need to know is how to handle Arduino. As said already, I will explain after this video, right after this video, how this is basically done. It's not too easy, I would say. Also, Arjen still needs support for building such. But you can learn it. He also has a learning set for Arduino. With this one, you will then be able to build it once you have worked through all those chapters. I think it's fun. It's not too expensive, Arjen.
It's fun.
It's fun. Excellent. All right. Mario is still building.
Holy.
You also like it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. Thanks for watching. And maybe you want to watch the explanation at the end of the video. If not, we say thanks for watching and see you next time.
Bye.
This is the basis of our game, which is basically showing which target has been hit first. We will show you in a quick instruction now how we build it. We are using Arduino for this. Arduino is an open source electronic platform. You can buy several modules of it like LEDs, which are small lamps, buzzers, buttons, detectors, sensors, and much more. You will always need one of those Arduino boards. There are several variants on the market, smaller ones, bigger ones, others with Wi-Fi. Next, you need an idea of what should be built with it. We want to know which one of our targets is hit first. It would by far extend the limit of this video to explain the whole functionality, but more or less we have this board. To this board we have connected that traffic light. and those two sensors, as well as those LEDs, which are the small lamps. Now we tell the board in our programming that once it is switched to on, it switches the traffic light to red, wait for a specified time, then switches the traffic light to orange, wait again for a somehow random time, which is in this case at least 2 seconds and maximum 6 seconds, and then switches the traffic lights to green. Only once the traffic light is green, hits on our target will be counted. The first target that will be hit will light up. So we will mount a sensor on the back of this target. We just stick it there with a double-sided tape and connect it to the board. In simple words, the connection of this sensor works as follows. The board sends energy into the sensor. Once the sensor is shaking, the energy will flow through our sensor and back into the board. Once this energy flow is back in the board recognizes this. In our programming, we tell the board that which sensor gets the first energy flow back. This light shall light up for a defined time. Once this time is over, the board starts from the beginning again. This here is the so-called fritzing. Fritzing means a map of how we connect our cables to the board, that you can also build it. This here is the code which we need to upload to our board. We also made this upload to the board already. If you want to learn and experience more about Arduino, you will be able to find really good instructions on the internet. You can also buy starter kits for Arduino, where you learn what you can do with it. We are also using it, but have built several projects with this one already that we will introduce to you in other videos. Most of the time, Arjen and Mario, they still need help, but I'm glad to support them. We can use this one for several purposes. The initial idea was to use it for small toy foam guns to see who reacts faster. But Arjen soon wanted to use it for car races as well. This is why we attached those tracks ends here on our wooden board. Depending on the impact on the target, you might need to change the threshold, which is defined in the coding. You can figure out the impact on your sensor by connecting the board via USB to your computer and then open the serial monitor during execution.